usapan para naman may sistema ang DepEd. So, salamat naman po. Pero iba yung may sistema na nakasulat sa papel at sa tingin ko, iba rin yung, pasensya na po, yung nangyayari in practice. Kasi nung nagkaroon po ng oversight hearing ang Committee on Basic Education, I asked a very simple question to Yusek Densing. So tinanong ko, in a situation where there are alternative sites for a school, paano pumipili ang DepEd? That's a simple question. And sabi ko, okay, tignan natin yung case ng Marikina Science High School. Okay? Na sa pagkakalam ko, inumpisahan na ang pag-rehabilitate ng Marikina Science High School, which is in a very advanced state of disrepair. And the location is inside the compound of Marikina Polytechnic College. Okay, so that's in short, that's one school site. Okay, versus a school site that is being proposed by the LGU, which is across the City Hall, which is between the City Hall and the Hall of Justice. So between the City Hall and the City Jail, basically. Okay, so in short, there are two alternative school sites. Ang sagot sa akin ni Yusek Densing, so ito, so it's very clear here, this is the sangguniang usad ng Marikina Resolution number 005/2024. This was approved January 24, 2024, 5 days before our oversight hearing. So resolution declaring a portion of the lot. So it's very clear here, it's a site for Marikina Science High School. Okay? So, nandito na po yung details kung saan ang location. Okay. Ang sagot sa akin ni Yusek Densing, there's no, well, not in these words, but basically, wala na dapat rin pag-usapan because DepEd, as far as Marikina Science is concerned, only considered one school site, which is the site proposed by the LGU, which is this one. So sabi ko, ano nangyari dun sa existing site ng Marikina Science High School, which is inside the Marikina Polytechnic College compound? And according to Yusek Densing, well, as far as DepEd is concerned, that was not considered for whatever reason. Okay? So, I'll show you another slide, which is a COA report of 2023. Lo and behold, the COA report of 2023 clearly states, basahin ko po, design and build of the proposed construction of Marikina Science Building at the Marikina Polytechnic College compound, and payment has already been made 22.3 million. So designed and build. So in short, ayan po, very clear that there is, it was obviously considered by DepEd. Tama po ba ako, Yusek Sevilla? Yan ang ibig sabihin ng 2023 COA report po ito. So in short, huwag niyo na po akong sagutin. I'm just manifesting. It's very clear here in this 2023 COA report that there are two sites. The fact that a 22.3 million peso expenditure had been made in 2023, that current site had been considered. Okay? So I just want to make that manifestation that clearly, hindi po ako nag-i-imagine na meron talagang alternative schools, locations, at dapat naman sinagot ako na maayos na dapat pinag-uusapan, di ba? Ang itong tanong ko na kung may alternative sa ilan naman po yung tanong ko. Kung merong alternative sites, paano po namimili ang DepEd? Yun lang naman yung tanong ko, di ba? So, hinanap ko nga din yung needs analysis kasi population po ng Marikina Science is 1,128. So tinatanong ko, bakit po kayo magpapagawa ng 12-story building para sa isang population 1,128 students? Sorry po ha, parang hindi ko maintindihan. So, yun ang hindi ko po maisip, di ba? So, yun ang mga katanungan, hindi po ba? At tinanong ko, nasaan po ang design? May design na pinakita, pero clearly, ito sa generic design. Bakit may costing na wala pang design? I guess that's a question also of the Honorable Abante, but anyway, let me proceed to my next slide, okay? I want to show you this next slide because as it turns out, February 2023, as early as February 2023, what was proposed for Marikina for the same program, mid-rise school building, I guess there's a typo here. For that same program, ang pinopose po ng DepEd, ang pumirma pa po is si Yusek, or sorry, this was, okay. Ang pinopose po, ayan, na-CC po si Yusek Cabral. So siguro, I'm not sure if he remembers this, but what was proposed was actually ng High School. So, in short, meron pa palang originally, the site for that same budget of 670 million was actually ng High School. And if we go to the next slide, meron pang ang design na. Okay? So as early as Feb 27, 2023, there was a proposal, there was already a design for ng High School. Okay, but anyway, I'm just saying that, so I'm manifesting all of these things as the reality of the school building program. I don't need answers, responses from you because, to be honest, I'm tired of hearing from you on this matter. We've had an oversight hearing from, I mean, conducted by the Committee on Basic Education. We've discussed this a few minutes ago. So it is what it is. I just hope for the best. All I know is pareho kami ni Honorable Abante and many of our colleagues from NCR. Problema malaki kasi talaga sa NCR. Sa amin talaga is the congestion of our classrooms. Talagang, I have a school that has 4 shifts. 4 shifts. 2 hours lang po. 2 hours lang ang klase ng kindergarten sa Kapitan Moy. I just want to let you know that that's a situation. Kaya naawa po ako. Santa Elena High School, senior high school, this coming school year, mag-i-increase ang sections sila from 11 to 25. So, they are now squatting in other schools. But that's a situation. Meanwhile, you want to build a 12-story building for 1128 students. So, I'm not sure if, needs analysis and all that. They're all really beautiful to hear on paper. So I don't know what's going on really. So I'm not ready to hear more words when you don't mean any of those. You're all teachers here, so I don't want you to say more things and you don't mean it. So wag na lang po, I'm also a teacher. So I just look forward to your new leadership and yun na lang po. So I'll end here. I will yield the chair to our budget sponsor, the Honorable